What's up guys, Thak here doing a plane review on the new Dutch F-16A. This is a rank 8 battle rating 12.3 fighter jet for the French air tree. This was the newest event vehicle for the workhorse event. To get this vehicle you need to grind out 8 marks of distinctions at 45,000 points each. If you grind out the 9th one you get this really cool camo as well. And I was looking at this camo and I think Gaijin took inspiration from somewhere or someone. It just looks so familiar. I can't put my finger on it, man. Like, I was looking at it, I was like, I swear I seen something like this on TV. But anyways, what you get in the game is the Block 5 variant of the F-16A. I believe it's one of the earliest variants that you can get. Now this comes with a couple trade-offs. Of course you get the amazing F-16 platform with the speed, small size, and turn time, all that really cool stuff. However, since it is the earliest variant, you get the most mid weapons out of any F-16, and that kind of brings it into a couple bottlenecks, a couple problems for the vehicle. Now looking at the actual weapons, of course it comes with the 20mm Vulcan. At the top here are the stock missiles. You get 2 AIM-9Ps, 2 AIM-9Ls. The AIM-9Ps are really lacking at 12.3, so you definitely want to go straight towards the 6 AIM-9Ls. They're all aspect IR missiles. And that's it for the air-to-air weaponry. Now for the ground, you get a bit more variety. You get dumb bombs, right, from 500 to 2000. You get napalm, unguided bombs, and you can carry up to 6 AGM-65B Mavericks. Now these are probably the best weapons for cast roll, right? Even though they are only TV guided, and at 12.0 it can be a little problematic with the AA at that battle rating. At the bottom there are the presets I work with, the 6 AIM-9Ls for air and a drop tank, and then the 4 AIM-9Ls with the 6 Mavericks for ground. And that's really it for the Flavor Town jet. It's pretty simple. Let's take it out in battle and see how it does. Alright, we got it into battle. We're going to do air battles first because this is a jet fighter. Now, one issue, so this match is actually pretty good because we did get a slight down tier. There's a couple F-18s, but it's not really an issue. One major issue for this plane, because of the BR compression and just the amount of premiums like Su-30s and just really good like 13.0, 13.3 vehicles, you're going to be up tiered a lot in this thing, so keep that in mind. You're going to be facing like radar missile Fox 2s and Fox 3s while you're sitting here with just AIM-9Ls. Is kind of brutal. And to play this thing is quite simple. There's really only one way to play it. I let the battle sort of marinate in the center of the map, and then you flank, right? Because you really need to be aggressive. You need to get really close with the AIM-9Ls, and then eventually your Vulcans when you go in for a gun kill. So right now I'm going to come in. Now that I'm closer to the battle, I see this F-104. Now the AIM-9Ls, you get pretty good range, especially compared to something like R-60s or other IR missiles like Magic 2s. You get better aim. So I got that F-104S. I missed that missile because this thing doesn't have IRCCM, but this MiG-23 is not flaring, so I got another kill there. Now I'm just kind of book it. I see another opportune target, this F-16. I don't think he sees my missile coming at all. Oh, he tried flaring it. So the AIM-9Ls can be pretty reliable. There you go, 3 kills right there, just coming in from the flank. Now one important thing too, see those 2 planes chasing my MiG-23, you want to go for distracted targets because they're probably not going to flare as much, or they won't see my missile come in. And you want to launch all your IR missiles rear aspect, even though if they are all aspect, you have the best chances if you launch them from the back, right? Because that's where it's the hottest. Oh, and that MiG-27 flare, see, it was coming in from the side, so the flare he was able to flare that. I missed that too, damn. I am not the best turn fighter in the world, but I mean this thing is so easy to dogfight in, and the MiG-27 has poor maneuverability. Let's see if I can get him. There you go. Got him on fire. That should be enough for me to get at least a kill or a kill assist. And we got that kill. And looks like the J8 died as well. He caught on fire. Let me see if I can get a couple extra points. I'm not going to try and steal the kill. I just want a little crit. That should be a kill assist right there. Yep, there you go. And there you go. Got an ace on this thing. Not bad. This thing is pretty good. In a down tier, kind of like this, like 12.3, 12.7, you can definitely dominate just because of there's no Fox 3s or, all that. So, yeah, this thing can be pretty good. Alright, we got into another battle. Now, it's not fair to play it in a down tier and not show the other 80% of matches you're going to get. See the Su-30s, the F-14s. I mean, this is what's typical for the F-16A, really, just because of the compression. In an up tier, I mean, play is similar, right? Flanking, you just have the added difficulty of an extra set of missiles. God, that's a lot of missiles. Yeah, so just, you know, notch, and then just kind of ease back into the middle where most of the enemy planes are. I see a lone F-18. He looks like he wants to bomb a base or something, so he might be a little distracted. He's flaring, but oh yeah, he stopped flaring after he bombed, so this AIM-9L should get him. There you go, easy kill right there. Coming up on a JF-17, he's flying about perpendicular towards me. I'm not sure why he's not flaring. There you go, another easy kill. Yeah, in this battle rating too, make sure to fly like pretty low, like nut to grass, because I mean the Fox 3s, the Fakors, and the AIM-54 Phoenix, they'll just take you out in a heartbeat. Now we'll see how this plane does in ground realistic in a casserole. Right now I have 4 AIM-9Ls and 6 AGM-65B Mavericks. Now I don't have top tier French ground vehicles. I had to use the M46 Patton. I got a couple kills. I got enough points for me to spawn the Mavericks in this thing. So what I like to do, since these are not really short range, but they're slow, they're relatively short range, you want to come in at about 5 to like 7 kilometers. So I got to lock on that Abrams, and that's about it. The AA is pretty potent, so I'm going to just kind of back off and just sort of go in and get myself positioned for another pass. Now you can see how slow these missiles are. I think they're like subsonic. And I didn't even get the kill, I just took out his track. I don't know if you guys have that issue with Mavericks. I don't really have that issue with any other like air to ground missiles, but yeah. Coming in for another pass, I see a LAV. It's an anti-air, so I want to take him out. Now the good thing, like I said, you get 6 of these, so even if you don't get the kill, you have plenty to just kind of, you know, hopefully get some. I see another Leopard. Okay, I got the LAV and another track. Now I did kind of launch that a little early, so it might have been premature, but yeah, it's a bit spotty, this weapon. Coming in for another pass. Now I forgot to mention this in the air battles, but generally you can keep your radar off on this thing, just because you don't have radar missiles, and the gameplay that it necessitates, right? Close range dogfights, aggressive style of gameplay, you really don't need radar. Ooh, and that's all IRS-T missile system. Oh, come on. Let me just launch a couple more missiles at it. Ooh, I might die here though. Ooh, I dodged that missile. Let's go. Let's see if I can get the whole system down. Oh yeah, and I got that Abrams too. Okay, not bad. 3 kills, 1 pass. I'll take that. Oh, somebody got me. I got a bunch of anti-air up. That's the curse of playing CAS, man. All the anti-airs start spawning in. If I had to rate the Dutch F-16A, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Originally, I was just going to give it a flat 6 out of 10. However, I give it extra points just because you get the Guy Fieri Flavor Town camo, right? I think that's pretty cool. You can get that as an extra paint job. However, you know, I'm not saying this thing is dead on arrival, but you do have plenty of other options. You don't get radar missiles in this thing. You don't get IRCCM missiles in this thing. And, I mean, you have better options. Like, just at 12.7, just a little bit above it, you can get the F-16 OCU as a squadron vehicle for free. And with that F-16, I mean, you got Magic 2s and AIM-9Ms, which do have IRCCM. So really, you can the only reason to get this thing is as a collector's item. The playstyle in this thing for air necessitates close range just because of the nature of your weapons, right? You have AIM-9Ls and your Vulcan, that's about it. So all your engagements are going to be within about 4 kilometers. In ground, I mean, you have unguided bombs, which at 12.0 is not really reliable. You do have Mavericks, you have 6 of them, so that's pretty good. But that's about it. You know, it's a very limited style of gameplay. If you're not really an aggressive player, I wouldn't recommend this vehicle. You really do have to be aggressive in order to get kills. So yeah, that was my review on the new Dutch F-16A Block 5. Let me know in the comment section below if you grinded out this thing in the recent event, what you think about it, if you like it, if you don't like it. Let me know in the comment section below as well any vehicles you want me to review, tanks or planes. All I gotta do is just have it purchased and, you know, at least have it spaded right, just so I'm familiar with it. We're almost to 1,000 subs. I appreciate every single one of you. Like and subscribe, you know, I'll greatly appreciate that. Hype up this video as well if you're on mobile, because it helps a ton. We're almost, you know, like I said, we're almost to 1,000 subs. That's my really short-term goal right now. and then we'll go from there. I'll make 1,000 subs special as well, try to get that video out. But yeah, thank you once again for watching. I appreciate all of you, and have a good day. Peace.